Did you just fart? Hey beautiful, so today we're going to be doing a question and answer video. I asked you guys on Facebook and on Instagram and on Snapchat to like have a conversation with me. Ask away any questions, just throw it out there. There's no limit. There's like no like, oh that's too much, just let me have it. So since I can't sleep and I got me some coffee. Oh, this is pumpkin spice. I can smell it in my nose. It tastes so good going down my throat. Okay, so let me just hook up my hair because I know these questions are gonna get good. Okay, so does that look weird? I feel like every time I put my hair up, I feel like, I don't know why, like which one else that is. Okay, so let's go into Facebook. I'm gonna be answering some here, some there, some everywhere. So let's just jump in and make this fun. Am I in focus? Okay. By chance, are you going to IMATS Los Angeles January 2016? Girl, that is like a goal for me. I seriously want to go to IMATS. I wanted to go this year. We couldn't because of like babysitters, being away from the kids that long, traveling, all of that. So hopefully, fingers and toes crossed, I go to 2016. Next one, what's your favorite food and your favorite drink? Favorite food would have to be lasagna and enchiladas. I can't just pick one. It's those two. And horchata and root beer. Those two. I know you said one, but those are both good. If you already could go anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? P.S. Love you and your family. Love you too, girl. Let me think. I would want to go, I'm just so scared of everything. I would want to go to Hawaii, but I'm so scared of traveling and being in an airplane. Yeah, I would say Hawaii because it's just so beautiful. So like, I don't know, so beautiful. Everyone out there just looks happy, and you like, I don't know, it just looks like a very beautiful place. So Hawaii. How do you and your husband keep your marriage strong? Communication. And even when we don't want to communicate, communication. We could be both mad at each other, but either he comes to me or I go to him, and we just sit there and we're like, look, and we just start talking and start communicating, even though if the other one's like, communication is key, okay? Because once you stop communicating and you just stop and just cut that off, then you know that there's something broken there. Like they say, once you stop fighting for something, it's because you no longer care. So communication. What's your greatest strength or weakness? I think my greatest strength is I can be put down and be put through like the most shittiest situation, and I can just like pick myself back up. Like I can build myself back up. So I feel like I'm really strong that way. That's my strength, is that like you can basically treat me and walk all over me, treat me like shit and walk all over me, but I can still like build myself back up. So I think that's my strength, is like I can pick myself back up. My weakness, caring way too much. I care too much at times, where it's like I just overthink and I feel like, oh, did I do that right? Oh, did I say this wrong? Oh, did this person take this? I just care way too much, and it really bugs the shit out of me, because sometimes I'm just like, that person does not deserve for me to like care so much and be so like giving, and it bugs me. But that's my weakness, is caring. And yeah, that's it. I have OCD. Can you talk about your experiences and habits? Oh my gosh, girl, I'm still dealing with this. I have OCD so bad. It has to do with like, it just kick in randomly, which I hate, because like I don't know what can trigger it. Anything can trigger my OCD, which it seriously makes life so hard, because I just hate it. Like if someone goes into like my makeup or anything of mine, and like they just move it around and like it's not how I left it even, it's seriously, I feel like this all day. Like I seriously just feel like I'm not even, and it like it bugs me. Yesterday when Rudy was applying my foundation, when we were doing the makeup tag, it seriously bugged me. You guys didn't see it, but I cut it out. I had to clean the cap because if I didn't, we couldn't continue. And that's how a lot of things are. There'll be times where I need to wash my, it doesn't even have to be with that. It could be with like washing my hands. If I feel like I didn't wash my hands even enough, I have to wash them again. There's times where I have to wash my hands up to 5 times. And it's just, it's really, really, really hard because there's just some things that can't be even, you know? There's just some things that are just like, that's just how it is, and you gotta keep going. So there's a lot of times where I have to talk myself into not touching it. Like I can twist caps and twist them until they crack. There's been a few eyeliners that I have cracked where it's like I twisted them too much because I wanted it really, really tight and I didn't feel like it was secure enough. So there's times where I have to hold myself back and I just have to tell myself like, stop. It's done, it's good, don't. You don't gotta wash your hands, you know, 4 more times. You don't gotta do that motion 7 more times. You don't have to do this or do that. Like just stop. And like I'll just walk away, and I'll try to keep my mind busy. It's so hard. So if you have any so if you have any tips or tricks on how to deal with OCD, please let me know. I feel like it kicks in more when I'm nervous or angry, and it sucks because I'm just like, I don't want to keep, I don't know, it's even weird. Like I don't want to keep having to do the same thing over and over and over. Like I feel like I'm stuck on repeat. Like it fucking sucks because it's hard. Like it really is. And it's hard when you have a friend or you have like a sibling where it's like,
you just did that like 10 times, like what's wrong with you,
kind of thing. You're just like, you know, acting like you didn't hear them or something. But it's pretty weird. So I don't know, dealing with it is really hard. I just have to talk myself into like not picking it back up, not touching it again. It's okay if it's like not even. It's okay if it's like that. Like nothing's gonna happen. Life is still gonna keep going. Time is still ticking away. You're just wasting time. Like come on, get back on the wagon and keep going, kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird, but hopefully I can just like shake it off. Even now talking about it, it's like making me antsy. Can I be your legit friend? Laugh out loud. Every time you mention in your videos you don't have friends, and or the ones you have can eat caca. I'm just over here stalker status, like, can we be friends? Hell yeah, we can be friends. That shit's hilarious. Caca friends. I'm wearing my caca shade too. Has YouTube changed your personal life better, both better and worse? It has changed my personal life better because I feel like I can talk more with confidence. Before I would talk and people would be like, what did you say? And I would just, you know, like talk like this, and like people would have to say like, what did you say? And I would just get really like, oh, nothing, like really quiet. And it has helped a lot with that, where I'm just like, yeah, and this is what I was saying, like, you know, being loud and feeling just more comfortable with myself. Being on YouTube, it's made me more like it's made me more comfortable with myself. It's giving me more of a backbone because the internet will seriously
fuck up your confidence in so many ways.
And I say that because people will straight up point out the wrong in you. There's people, like a lot of you, who are so sweet and just love me for who I am, and then there's people who are just fucking bitches who just, they don't give a fuck about your feelings. They just want to make you feel like shit because they're just feeling some way and they want to type away. And sometimes they say stuff and it's like, what the hell? Like, what's wrong with them? And then they just say shit that really gets to where you're just like,
like that hurt,
you know? And I just don't get it. There's people who just follow me just to like dislike my video just for the fuck of it, and I'm just like, but why? So it's helped me really just be like, fuck it, it's okay, you know, it's okay to have people who dislike you. And before it would really bug me and I'd just be like, but why, you know? But now it's just seriously giving me that backbone where it's like, so what? Like, just love yourself. So what? You're the one who has to be in your body. So what? You know what I mean? And that's better. I think that's the better part. The worst part would have to be friends. Like, there were so many people who didn't talk to me before I started doing YouTube, but since they start seeing like, oh, you know, people actually like her, oh, she does her makeup good now, they're like,
hey girl, hey.
and I'm just like, you know, it's just, there goes the OCD. It just really bothers me because it's like, bitch, you didn't even talk to me before. Don't even try to smile, you know? So that's the only part that I don't like, is family. Even my family. If you guys watch my vlog channel, I even talk about it on there. Family will just be like, hey, I'm gonna come over, I want to raid through your stash to see if you have anything extra you can give me. And it seriously is like that, where they just expect it just because they see a company send me makeup, and they just think that just because they sent me the makeup, I'm just gonna be like, here, take it. And I really am like that. I'm like, okay, here, just take it, you know? Like, if I have extra, why not? Here you go, because that's just how I am. You can even ask some of my friends if I have extra and a person like is over visiting me and they're like, oh, and I've been wanting to try out this foundation, and just talking to me, I'll just go in the beauty room and I'll just be like, oh, here, I got this, and you can have this. I don't use this, you can have that. I'm not a stingy person, but what I've noticed with YouTube is that I have more people who are just interested in, you know, just taking, and it hurts me. Like, it makes me sad. Makes me sad because it makes me feel like shit, and it makes me really think like, man, you know, it hurts my feelings because like before I wasn't good enough for them to talk to me, and now since they see that like, oh, a company has sent me something, or oh, she knows how to smoke out her eye now she can do my makeup, or you know, because now it's convenient to have me as a friend. So that's the only worst part. But other than that, I love that I have like done YouTube because I've met so many of you. We talk so much on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Facebook. We talk, and I seriously talk to a lot of you like if you guys were my friends. Like, I talk to a lot of you about some really intimate things, and we just go deep on our conversation, especially when it's past 12, because there's just a lot to say when you're up that late, you know. But yeah, let's just I hope that answered your question. Do you plan on doing meetups or coming to Texas? I do want to do like a meet and greet, but I'm so scared because I seriously feel like no one will show up, and I'll just be like, you know what I mean? But there is a lot of you who watch me in Texas and in Vegas and in California, so I'm just like, hopefully we can do something soon. And we can just make it fun. Like, you know, we have to have coffee involved. Come on now. But yeah, it's just something fun. I really do want to do that. I really do want to meet a lot of you. I'm like nervous. I do want to meet a lot of you. Like, you guys just are so awesome and like show me love all the time. I'm just like, I have to meet this person so I can actually hug them instead of typing hugs. You know what I mean? So yes, I do plan to do meetups in the future, hopefully soon. How you get so gorgeous? What are your kids' names, and why are they named after special and were they named after special things? Woo, I gotta stop doing that. I just read like fast as hell. And Tanks, Prada. Just kidding. Yes, Angelica was named Angelica. Wait, let's do oldest to the baby. Andrew. I named him Andrew because like me, like mama, Alexis, so we both have A in common. I wanted to name him something in English and in Spanish just because his biological speaks Spanish. So Andres, Andrew. And then Angelica, same thing, Angelica, Angelica, and she's an A. And then we had Elisha. His first name actually is Rodolfo, after his padre. And I picked his middle name Elisha because I like it. I love that name, Elisha. And me and Rudy really liked it, and his name is in the Bible. And then Giovanni. Giovanni I love the name Giovanni. I actually wanted to spell it with a J, but Rudy talked me into it spelling it with a G. So Giovanni. And I like the name Giovanni too because short for Gio. I don't know why I like Gio. And Gio's middle name is Alexis. I don't know what we were thinking, but now that I think about it, I'm just like, oh, we shouldn't have done that. But it is Alexis. So those are the meanings. If it was up to me, all my babies would be A's, but then again, it wouldn't be fair to Rudy. So yeah, those are the meaning. What advice would you give someone who is currently seeking full custody of their sibling? That is a good one. Okay. This is really hard because I don't want to give you something wrong, you know what I mean, because every situation is different. I would just tell you what we did. Me and Rudy, we made sure that we had a stable home, we had income coming in, made sure that he had everything that he was going to need, you know, clothing, bed, food, etc. Make sure that he went to all his appointments, doctor's appointments, he was, you know, good, healthy, everything. Make sure that everything was on point. Made sure that he was just around a loving family, made sure we gave him the attention he needed, and just constantly keeping track of, like, if my mom came around, if this person came around, and when she did have him, what, you know, what was he exposed to, how did it affect him, constantly documenting everything that happened. So anything that Noah has, you know, been around, or what has happened to Noah, we have it documented just in case, you know, the judge is like, hey, what happened on this date, because she's saying this. We have it documented, we have a police report, everything. If something happens and, you know, the police needs to be called, make sure you have the police report. Even though it's $5, you know, to get the documented printed, make sure you can get it printed. $5 for your records. Make sure to constantly just be documenting everything. And yeah, and pray. Okay, so now going on to Insta, because we gotta show Instagram some love. I love Instagram. I love it. Okay, here we go. How is your How is your relationship with your mom going? And we haven't talked. I still worry about her. I still check up on her, you know, in jail and stuff, but we haven't talked. It's better not to, because I had taken a lot of your guys' advice and just decided just to cut all ties and be like, no more talking, just to hear her voice, to make sure she's okay, you know, because I know every time I did that, she knew that she still had me. So I've just cut all ties, and since she's been incarcerated, I just go down there, talk to the lady, like, hey, she okay, you know, she's taking her meds, and then go back home. So yeah, that's how it's going. Next question. Why did you never answer my question regarding your lipstick color a while ago? I'm a loyal follower of yours. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Let's see. What video was it? Brown Spies. Girl, if you're watching this, let me know what video and I'll go stalk it. I don't mean to be a bitch. Sometimes I don't see it. Sometimes I just upload, and sometimes I do go run through the comments and stuff, but I don't have enough time to write every single person back, so please don't be offended. Write me if you're watching this video, and then tell me what video it is so I can tell you what lipstick. I usually tell you guys, but I've been trying to write in the description box. I'm so sorry. Next question. I was just wondering how many of the kids are yours and Rudy's together? Only 2, Elisha and Giovanni. But Rudy has raised Andrew and Angelica since Andrew was 1 and Angelica was 3 months. Would you ever want your own makeup line, and what would it be called? P.S. I love you, beautiful. I love you too. And yes, I do want my own makeup line. I don't know what it'd be called because I have a book. I legit have my journal, and I write down what I want my makeup line to be, and then a couple months I'll go and change it because I'm like, no, and then I'll go again and I'll change it. I don't know, but I really want that. I do want my own makeup line. I want foundations, I want concealers, I want contour palettes, I want highlights, I want lipsticks, I want liquid lipsticks, I want so many things where it's like, you don't gotta go anywhere else to get, and like I'll have it all kind of thing, and I want it so bad. Like I even dream of it. I even dream of me going into the factory and like I'm mixing foundations, and ooh, one day one day it will be and I'll have so many giveaways you don't even know. Like I just it's such a dream. I don't even know what it'd be called, but I want something really meaningful. I want it to have a really meaningful name. You know what I mean? Okay, next question. If you weren't a YouTuber, what the hell? If you weren't a YouTuber, what would you be doing? What did you want to become? Honestly, if you would asked me this like 5, 6 like years ago, I've always said I don't know. Like I've always been scared as hell, because I'm always like, I was always like, what the hell am I gonna do with my life? What the hell do I want to be? Like I never knew. But when I got into makeup, I was like I know what I want to be. Like I want to be you know, a beauty YouTuber. I want to share my own like style, my own like love, passion for YouTube. So I honestly don't know. I would probably be at a call center, grumpy as hell, saying,
hello, how can I help you today?
you know, that I hated the call centers. Like I hated it. People just had the nastiest attitudes, and even though I would just be all cheery and yeah, it just, people didn't care. They were just mean, and I would seriously leave there so drained and upset and just feeling so shitty about myself because people would just be so mean. And yeah, so I'll probably be at a call center, depressed as hell, and just. Next question. I have the worst time applying false eyelashes. Has it always been easy for you to apply them? If not, what techniques helped you, and what tips do you have for us who struggle? Girl, I'll leave that video down below. I always had a hard time with eyelashes, but I finally got it down, so I got you. I'll leave it down below for you. What do you think of Kim K possibly being first lady? And if you would go back to school, if you would have gone to school, what would you have gone into? P.S. Love you and your fam. Love you too. And oh my god, I was just thinking about this the other day when I heard Kanye's speech, and I was thinking,
oh my god, that would make Kim first lady.
like, that girl is beautiful. No hate in that. But it's just, no. You know what I mean? Like, she's beautiful, but it's just, no. Like, no. I don't even know. Loss of words. I would not like it. It would just be like a what the fuck. Like, it's never gonna happen. Like, Kanye is never gonna become president, even if he had a chance, just because how she's always showing her ass, how she's always showing her titties, and it's just, that's cool. You know, she makes more money than me. Do you, boo boo? Cool. Kudos to you. You know,
Show that booty.
but you don't think of someone like that to be in the White House. You know what I mean? Next question. You're so gorgeous. Can we be friends? Love you so much. I relate to you and your mom's relationship. I love you too. And yes, we can be friends. Why did you and your bestie fuck? Okay, I got this question so much on the vlog channel. I was like laughing because I was just like, oh my god, like